Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perfect French with Dylane. Today we're gonna learn 12 other ways to say yes. The list of sentences and expressions I'm going to give you right now is going to be in the description box, as well as all the video I'm talking about in this video and all the things that I think could be useful for you. Quick review of this week's video. On Monday we saw how to conjugate irregular verbs ending in er, and yesterday 50 words starting with si with sentences. If you want to get the PDF for this lesson, they're all on my website, theperfectfrench.com. Alright, time to start. So the first thing we're gonna see is how to say yes. Obviously, it can be obvious for a lot of people, but maybe some people don't know, so I have to go through that. Oui, oui, that's how we say it in French. Oui, oui, oui. But that's not included in the 12, otherwise I would be cheating, I think. The first one we are going to see is oui, merci. Oui, merci. Yes, thanks. Oui, merci. Veux-tu plus de café? Veux-tu plus de café? Do you want more coffee? Oui, merci. Oui, merci. Or you can just cut it short also and just say merci. Merci. Numéro 2, and this one is very, very confusing. This is not Italian. This is French. Si. Si. We use it to answer a negative question or a negative comment. We'll see, that will make more sense. For example, if someone tells you, tu n'es jamais allé à New York, it's a question. You have never been to New York, right? That person assumes that you've never been. But you've been. You've actually been. So you can answer si. Or you can answer si j'y ai été l'année dernière. J'y ai été l'année dernière. Yes, I was there last year. Why would you assume that I've never been to New York? Okay? Does that make sense? Si. Let's see another one. For example, tu n'aimes pas le chocolat. Tu n'aimes pas le chocolat. Si. Si. Si, j'aime beaucoup le chocolat. Why are you saying that? Si. Si. Numéro 3, the equivalent of course is bien sûr. Bien sûr. So if you say, peux-tu m'aider? And that person will answer, oh, bien sûr, bien sûr, of course. Can you help me? Of course. Peux-tu m'aider? Bien sûr, bien sûr, bien sûr. Numéro 4, this one could be translated to that's right, or exactly that's, I think this one, that's right. Tout à fait, tout à fait. And we link tout et à, tout à fait. So, for example, my name is Moreau. So if someone asks me, votre nom de famille est Moreau? I will say, tout à fait, tout à fait. Is your last name Moreau? That's right, tout à fait. This one is more a very, very casual way to talk. It's the equivalent of your yeah. Yeah. So we have ouais, ouais, ouais. Which my husband always think that when we say that in Europe, we sound like ducks. I don't know. Ouais, ouais, you know. And the other one is mouais, mouais, mouais. So we make a really long M in front of it. Mouais. Why we say that, I don't know. We do that a lot. We're like, you know. We have all those kind of little things, little expression. That I could make a video on that actually. That are not words. It's just the way that we just, up our shoulders a lot. I do that all the time in the video. We have all those little things we do, and the or the mouais is another one. So it could be that that person really does not want to do what you're asking. Mouais. Can you do that? Yeah, it's really, not really. So the first one, ouais, is very casual, and the second one, mouais, it's really mouais. Not really enthusiastic about it. Numéro 6, alright, d'accord, d'accord. And we don't pronounce the D at the end, and d'accord is one word. I know that there's a D and an apostrophe, it's actually one word. D'accord. Est-ce que ça va si on part maintenant? D'accord. D'accord. Numéro 7, the equivalent of that works for me, it's ça marche. Ça marche. So if you say, il faut être là avant 10 heures. Il faut être là avant 10 heures. Person will answer, ça marche. Ça marche, works for me, ça marche. Numéro 8, the equivalent of course or obviously is évidemment. Évidemment. And as you saw, I put the E in red because we don't pronounce it the same way. So you will read évidemment, évidemment. Oui, c'est évidemment. Ah, évidemment. So, as-tu pris mon portefeuille? Did you grab my wallet when you were coming? As-tu pris mon portefeuille? Évidemment. Évidemment. This one is the equivalent of gladly. Gladly, sure. Volontiers. Volontiers. Veux-tu finir mon dessert? Do you want to finish my dessert? I will gladly do it. Volontiers. Volontiers. Veux-tu finir mon dessert? Volontiers. Numéro 10, I'm not 100% sure of the English translation of this one, so if an English speaker could jump in this one, that would be great. We say a lot avec plaisir. Avec plaisir. The translation I found is with pleasure, but I never heard a single English speaker say that, so I'm really not sure about that. With pleasure? With pleasure? Do you answer that like that? Like you will say that would be my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure. I don't know. We say the exact translation will be with pleasure. The literal translation will be with pleasure. Not sure about the real one though. So if you see with a sentence, veux-tu m'accompagner ce soir? Veux-tu m'accompagner ce soir? Avec plaisir. Avec plaisir. Numéro 11. Parfait ou c'est parfait. Parfait ou c'est parfait. Perfect or it's perfect. So for example, you flying a very long flight and the flight attendant asks you, est-ce que votre siège est confortable? Is everything alright? Like, is your seat actually comfortable? You will answer, parfait, parfait, or c'est parfait, c'est parfait. Same thing with this one. Très bien, très bien, or c'est très bien ou c'est très bien. It's a bit of the same thing when you answer a question about someone who is like wondering if everything is good for you, like the flight attendant. So if we see this one, est-ce que votre plat est bon? Est-ce que votre plat est bon? Très bien, ou c'est très bien, très bien, très bien. That's it, that was a very, very easy lesson. Don't forget that I post these kind of videos every Thursday, every Monday I post grammar, every Wednesday vocabulary, every Thursday a tip video. So don't forget to subscribe to not miss any. Like this video, it really helps me. If you have a comment or if you want to practice any of these question answer in the comment section, I will gladly answer and make sure that you got it right or let you know if you didn't make any mistakes. You can also connect with me on my Instagram, my Facebook page, this YouTube channel. I try to answer every comment I get. And I will see you soon for the other lesson.